Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position...
Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And it's de Jong. That's destined for the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Koundé. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. De Jong was in no mood for any of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Jong. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good ball out wide. And it's de Jong. And Cucurella. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Now that is tidy, really tidy. He's found a way through. Koundé can clear it away. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Balde. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the through ball. Well read, nice interception. That's a good run down the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the crossfield ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's De Jong. Madrid are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game. And the finish! Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's neat. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brahim Diaz! Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Koundé tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to get it clear. And here's Yamal. Mbappe is firing after that one.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has a...
Oh, what has happened here? Elects to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eric Garcia. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Now Christensen. Pedri. Adeyemi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Christensen. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Adeyemi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Gordon. Rafinha.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Great vision. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Yamal! Off target by a whisker. He's given it away. And that is going out for a goal kick. Pedri. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Balde. It's Pedri. Balde. That is good progress on the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Adeyemi's cross. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. De Jong. And it's Koundé. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Kubasi. Can he get it through? Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Christensen. Pedri. Gordon is onto this. Yamal, he has found a way through. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And he's quick to get rid. Distributed tidily. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. And Kubasi. And it's Balde. Now that looks a decent ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Pass is just off target. Christensen. And Kubasi, Balde, and Adeyemi. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He's had a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This for 1-0. And he's missed altogether.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Looking to play him in. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pedri. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw. Now, can they get him away? Szczesny claims comfortably. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Pedri. Kubasi. Now Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen...
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance. Eric Garcia. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter.
Big chance! And he's stuck it away! The first significant strike.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And the shot! Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 32. El dorsal 2.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's made its way to him. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Balde. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Floated through. Rafinha is flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 33.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession. Rafinha to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pedri. Balde. And Rafinha. He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. And he's in on charge, surely! Brilliant from Pedri! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Gol del Barcelona.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Pedri really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Barcelona. Adeyemi! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Garcia claims comfortably. Yamal. And Adeyemi. And it's Bernal. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. For Ferran Torres. Spread to the right. And the return pass. This might spell danger. Pedri. Pedri! Adeyemi. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha. Araujo is there to clear.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Barcelona are trailing against the run of play. Ferran Torres. Adeyemi. Ferran Torres. And he's quick to return it. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found space here. He's found a way through. Eric Garcia clears without hesitation. They get a throw in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. De Jong. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Fermin. Adeyemi. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's running through. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kubasi with the slide tackle there. Look at the space. Decent chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are... takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he goes for a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Adeyemi. Mbappe. That's put pay to the danger. Now who's going to be first to this? Ferran Torres. Fermin. This is promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's goal side. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Clinical, just clinical. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por
So off we go again.
32.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, he's been caught. Mbappe! And it's there! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have...
He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Balde. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pedri. Now it's Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Of course! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Eric Garcia duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. The ball goes in. Garcia claims it, safe hands.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.177
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
espectadores.
Adeyemi. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
Yamal is behind this one. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Steaming on goalwards. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Against the crossbar.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7 será reemplazado por el dorsal 32.
Bernal wins the duel this time. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Balde. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11,
Rafinha.
el dorsal 23.
Pau Kubasi gets on his bike and on the move. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Kubasi. Adeyemi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Koundé. Tries one from range. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Koundé. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right...
Chance! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Koundé fully appreciates that. He could have won it.
Big chance! And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Gordon. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Koundé. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is...
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona looking to get level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
6 minutos de descuento.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rafinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death. Can he? Will he? And he's denied. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to...
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 21.
Into extra time we
Serán
go.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Barcelona
15.
conceded an
El
equaliser
dorsal
late
6.
on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Driving forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Gordon. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Kubasi. He's on it. Can he shapes to shoot? He lifts the roof. A game of margins. A game of thrills. This might just do it. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona leading now. And he is going into that little black book. He is through here. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player...
Shot a goal! Another one of football's and how moments. Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass isn't the best. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Gordon goes looking wide. Now it's Gordon. Gordon, and he skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So great chance! Oh, they couldn't. In he goes again! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And we're halfway through extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And it's Balde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Gordon. Gavi. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it's clear that someone really wants to make a mark here, Peter, and with some style too.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Rafinha. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Rafinha. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Gordon. It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! And that's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's got away. And the shot! And with that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim.